time travel was going to play a role in this movie. And I think we all can agree with that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But there's a rumor that...
What's going on, guys? It's Foxy for real. We are back at the Nameless Podcast. Along with me,
until further notice.
Until further notice.
Until we get a name.
The name has kind of changed. Maybe. We'll see. You guys know him. He's been on the last Nameless Podcast. I'm here with Joey again.
Hello, everybody.
We do have a third today.
Third member.
Somebody who's been trying to get on the Nameless Podcast since the first episode.
He's been banging on that door.
And it's the second episode, so he's finally on here.
Didn't take very long. I just kind of...
He is everybody's favorite...
Mexican.
Yep. Jesus Bueno.
How's it going, guys?
So he has some inside knowledge about stuff that we don't. We have some
what?
inside knowledge of stuff that he don't. So let's see what we can dive into and talk about today. Zeus, how do you know us?
Introduce yourself, son.
Wait. That's two different questions. How do I know you, or how do I introduce myself? Which one should I do first?
Introduce yourself first, and then...
Okay.
So the people can get to know you.
What's your call sign on YouTube? People know you from that.
Oh, ready for work.
Yep.
Which is sadly... That's all I tend to do, guys. That's all it is. But, other than that, I'm an avid Funko Pop collector. I don't have nearly as many as Joey over here. He's got like a wall full.
I got like close to 500.
Yeah, man. I don't know how you do it.
I know how I do it. I pull out that card and swipe it.
But to get this thing going, Zeus had a YouTube channel named Ready for Work. Still has it.
Yes.
You plan on uploading any more soon?
Man, you don't know how bad I want to. It's just that I don't know. I've gotta dig.
You gotta balance your work life and.
He works 2 jobs. He's a busy guy, but. We got him here for an hour or so. We're going to talk about toys, talk about movies, talk about Dragon Ball Z, all the good stuff that's coming out. We're also going to be talking about the Avengers Endgame, theories that we have of it, and the toys that are coming out for it as well.
Excited for that.
Groovy.
So what you got for us, Joey?
What do I have?
Yeah, what you got? What do you want to talk about today?
I have a few theories I would like to get off my chest about Avengers.
We're going to go for that, straight up.
Straight off the bat, huh?
And then from that, we can talk about like the toys that are coming out. But yeah, I wanted, because I know you have a theory, I have a theory, and I'm sure Zeus has theories.
If you guys want to hear the toys, just make sure you skip to about the 10-minute mark, because I think this conversation might run for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start it off. All right, so a while back, and it's been like a while back, like a few months ago, there were the theories about how like time travel was going to play a role in this movie. And I think we all can agree with that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a rumor that they go back and somehow, due to time travel, Mjolnir, the hammer, not Stormbreaker, don't get the two confused, is going to be somehow brought back. And Captain America is going to wield it against the fight.
Can I just say you suck? Because that was the theory I was going for.
So, Captain America's going to have Mjolnir.
He's going to wield Mjolnir. And what they say is that Thor and Captain America are going to fight Thanos. And I guess Thor's going to have Stormbreaker and Cap's going to have Mjolnir.
Okay, I didn't.
Damn,
I
okay.
didn't know that part, but the whole Mjolnir part that it was going to be brought back, I kind of...
For those listening right now, what do you think about that theory? That would be pretty cool to see on the screen.
And I have one more.
Oh.
Okay, there's this... I hope they do this. I hope it's panel for panel from the comic book. I hope they put it in the movie.
They're pretty good with that, so...
Yeah, but there's... in the comic book, there's a scene where Captain tells him that he tells him as long as one person stands up against Thanos that he'll never truly be like king or whatever. And I'm thinking in that trailer, whenever like Captain's like marching forward and like strapping on the shield, like I've got a feeling that's what's going to happen. And that's the scene where Cap pretty much gets killed.
Damn. Whew. Dark shit now. Dark.
I could just imagine like Chris Evans like pulling that strap and he's just like, as long as one man stands against you, and then he gets like obliterated.
Pour one out for Chris Evans.
It seems sad, but I could see it coming.
Okay, I can see that. Zeus, you got anything?
Aside from that one, So apparently the kid from Iron Man 3, he's supposed to be in the movie. I don't know in what capacity, but he's supposed to be in the movie, and we all pretty much know that, like Chris Evans, like RDJ, that's probably going to be his last movie, more than likely. So could be like maybe he takes the mantle.
So how do you think? Because you're a big Iron Man guy.
Yeah.
You're Team Iron Man every day, all day.
Yep.
How do you think he gets back?
Yeah. What theory do you have on how Iron Man gets reunited with the team?
Or what do you hope happens?
Honestly, at first I thought it was going to be Rocket. Raccoon, but after watching Captain Marvel, and yes, I did watch Captain Marvel, I feel like that's gonna be his saving grace right there.
Captain Marvel?
I
Captain Marvel.
I think Pepper's going to put on that suit for a fucking reason, so...
Yes. That too.
Because it's already been confirmed that she's going to wear the rescue armor, so...
She is, isn't she?
Yeah.
There you go. Rescue armor. Boom. It's in the name.
Rescue!
I mean, you know what? I did see the photo. I just wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, it's possible. But
I mean, it could be like a combination of the two, like Rocket and her, like... Go and save Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean... Rocket is the only Guardian of the Galaxy that's alive, so he'd be the only one that knows the location of the ship.
That is true. He is.
So
He's
it
the
would
last
make
of his
sense.
kind.
That's kind of sad. Now that you think about it, yeah.
Pour one out for the fucking boys of Guardian.
So, the Quantum Realm.
Yes.
That's pretty much where they're going to be back
doing
in
their
time.
business at, yeah.
Yeah, so there is a Funko Pop. The Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got two different suits. There's a GameStop exclusive, and then there's the regular Hulk.
I feel like that suit, that picture we saw of him, is his suit, like, forming with his body. I'm going to pull up a picture real quick.
Now, why do you think his suit would fuse with him,
Just look at the differences. Wherever it is.
I think you have to go back one.
Yeah, if you can find it there.
I'll throw up this picture on the podcast as well. Just look at the regular in the 2-pack.
Yeah, it's not even the same suit.
No.
I think maybe something happens, and that's what makes Hulk and Banner work together.
They fuse into one.
Look at that.
And do Professor Hulk.
Yes. They have to work together.
I could see it.
Because the one movie was they didn't want to work together.
And
now they're
now
going to have to work together.
Yeah.
And then eventually they're going to have their powers down pat, and they're going to coexist.
Do you guys think the suits have any special abilities? Like,
I just think it's
aside from
to keep them from getting hurt by going through the quantum realm. Kind of like how Ant-Man's suit keeps him from getting hurt from going small and stuff like that.
You guys do notice that the suits kind of resemble Ant-Man's.
Yeah.
Like as far as like the way they're crafted and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's Hank Pym's tech.
I'm on the fence with the suits. I know some people don't like them, some people do. The Funko Pops look hideous with them on.
Mm.
The one that gets me is War Machine's suit. It's just so bulky.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Which I've also read a thing about him that he's supposed to play a kind of role. They're supposed to make like some type of cannon that he's going to wield to shoot Thanos with. Ooh. Yeah.
Where are they getting all this tech?
I don't know.
Who's building this stuff?
Because Tony's in space.
Maybe they'll be like, you know how those movies have like Hateful Eight. It had Chapter 1.
Yeah, like
Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Maybe it's gonna be like that, to where like it's just in acts.
It's a 3-hour movie, so maybe.
So like
Each hour is a different arc.
Like maybe Act 1, it's like about Tony Stark, and you got Act 2, it's about Captain America.
I don't know if there's an article going around saying that Chris Evans cried throughout the first hour of the movie. I don't know if it's true, but it's something to do with his character, I guess. Like he's seen this part 3 times, and he's cried every single time. Now, it's an article that's going around. I don't know if it has any validity behind it, but I mean, I've seen it, so I don't know if it's true, like I said.
We have any other theories for Endgame?
What do you want to see out of Endgame? Like, what do you hope that you see like happens in the movie?
I just want to see. Sorry, I know you were about to say something, but I just want to see Cap and Tony's like reunion. Like, that's it.
But what happens when they get
reunite,
back together? They reunite, and then whop.
Like,
gone.
I'm sure they're
gone.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have an exchange of words, but
what if Thanos just ends them both?
like they meet up at the battlefield and they're like, oh, well, we got to do this, guys. Cap, Tony.
So what happens if they both die in the movie?
That's gonna break my heart, man.
Yeah, it can happen.
It's a possibility, yeah.
I mean, you know what I want to see? I want to see my man Bucky pick up that shield.
I could see that happening.
So where do you think they are? Where do you think the snaps went?
They're in limbo.
In limbo.
That's
They
what
have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in the gauntlet itself, like in the Soul Stone, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Like if you guys saw
Because
that,
because
the international poster.
Well, no, I'm not going to talk about that. I was going to talk about how like little Gamora is like wherever Thanos goes, whenever he goes into that realm,
She's always there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe they're in that kind of realm or something.
I'd say so.
They're gonna be fighting their way out.
We know they're together because, like in that international poster, they all seem to be standing on the same ground.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So, Endgame. All right, to the toys.
SH Figure Arts, man.
How about them?
Well, after seeing that Good Figgin' Morning, I'm thinking
That what, Jesus? What's that called?
That Good Figgin'
Good
Morning
Figgin' Morning on my
Just
channel.
came out today,
just
fresh off the press.
On my channel, guys. Go check that out.
Yeah, if you haven't already, check it out. Those figures look awesome, man.
What's your favorite one besides Iron Man?
Besides the Iron Man, that Ronin looks pretty cool.
That Ronin is the best.
He looks pretty cool, man. I'm
Thanos
not gonna
looks
lie.
like a bad motherfucker.
The price points on them aren't too bad either. They're like $43, I think.
Mm.
I just like the Ronin. The Ronin has a lot of good detail. The Thanos has good detail too, but of course, I mean, I'm just happy Hawkeye made it back.
Yeah,
That's cool. But Black Widow had that ombre hair.
that was
Had
pretty
blonde
cool.
hair last movie, red hair since the beginning almost,
Yeah,
and now she has both. It's crazy. Let's see.
she's getting her own movie, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
So we already know she's not going to die.
And then what else we got?
It's probably gonna be an origin story,
Ooh, okay.
so it'll be
It could happen. Man, you don't know.
yeah,
It's like Game of Thrones season, or whatever the season we're on now. Like, you don't know who's gonna die.
yeah.
It's how many days away? How many days away is the movie?
The movie.
Yeah.
Let's see what are we on
Today's
now?
this first, and then I think the
25
movie
days away.
25, yeah.
25 days
Yeah,
away.
bro.
I think that weekend is gonna be a bad weekend for Starks, man. Now that I think about it.
SH Figure Arts coming out. We have Ronin, Captain America. Who am I missing? Black Widow, Thanos,
Iron Man.
Ant-Man, 2 Iron Mans to be
Ant-Man.
exact. So there's gonna be multiple suits.
Oh yeah, that is right.
What else we got? I'm sure there's more companies coming out. I know the Marvel Legends are hitting Walmarts now.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn was actually lucky enough to find Ebony Maw, who is a fantastic figure from Marvel Legends. Jesus, do you have any Marvel Legends?
Yeah, I have Iron Man, and I know I have another one,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, from
So
Homecoming.
Zeus collects a little bit of Marvel Legends. Joey has selects, I believe.
I have selects, yeah.
Ebony Maw, good figure, and there's also Ronin in the wave and Captain America. However, the rest of the wave is
Whack.
Yeah, they're not in the movie, are
There's
they?
a lot of toy collectors out there that just collect the classic ones, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's good if you like that, but I have officially withdrawn from anything that's not MCU or Spider-Man.
You're out of the Marvel Legends game otherwise.
Otherwise, yep.
Otherwise,
X-Men, whatever you want to throw, and even like the Netflix stuff besides the Punisher, because Brooklyn loves that one. I'm done with it. So I just figured I can spend that money on SH Figure Arts.
Speaking of X-Men, I know we moved on to the toys, but do you guys think they're gonna like sneak
Yes,
one
I
of the
feel like
X-Men into
I feel like
Endgame?
there'll be at least like an Easter egg of some sort.
Deadpool? Hey, we all know Deadpool's not gonna change as far as character. Like Ryan Reynolds has said, even for Disney.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure with the right amount of money, we could lure Hugh Jackman back out of retirement.
I mean, think about it this way. That shawarma, like on the first Avengers, when they filmed that shawarma scene, when they were all eating, I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That was filmed in like a couple hours.
Yeah.
And then thrown into the movie. So who's to say they won't film Ryan Reynolds doing something as Deadpool and just
I
throw
feel like
it
they
into
already
the
got
movie?
that plan laid out to what they're gonna do. Somebody's gonna show up.
Somebody from the new properties is going to be in the movie.
Because I mean, if you think about it, I mean, we'll get back to the toys in just a second. But if you think about it, man, you got a whole entire slew of characters that are just sitting around while their people that they love get
X-Men
turned into dust.
You got the X-Men. You
So
got
in like 10 years when MCU is still going,
They got X-Men.
How are
Four.
they going to explain what they did whenever Thanos snapped?
They could solve that problem with the whole time travel thing. I mean, they could like alternate reality and make it to where they exist when they come back to their current reality. Like if they time travel and change things, they go back to their current
maybe
timeline.
Something happens
Well,
with,
saying,
maybe something with the gauntlet too. And if they like do some fuckery with it, like they open up like a wormhole or something that brings in like a whole new dimension of superheroes.
Yeah,
could be.
So I mean, I'd say there's various ways to kind of like throw them into the universe without having to really explain it.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly think that'll happen with whatever the consequences come from Endgame.
Right. So, Joey, my man.
Yo.
Toys that we want to get into. You just started getting into Mezco.
They're beautiful, dude.
He popped his Mezco cherry recently.
I got Ash from the Army of Darkness.
Zeus has yet to pop that Mezco cherry.
Yes, and they have a Flash TV show, Flash Mezco, right?
No, that is a Star Ace, I believe.
Okay, is that the one we saw at
Yep.
what was it, Comic Exchange?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was Mezco for some reason. I don't know if there's something in Mezco I would like, except for maybe like an Iron Man.
I don't know that they have all the classic Iron Mans.
Yeah, like the comics.
Yeah.
If they, you know me, dude. If it's not,
you're the MCU Iron Man.
If it's not MCU, if it's not RDJ, I don't want it. Like that's just it, man.
So, what about like the Black Panther figure in Mezco? It's super nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Is that all you would do? Is just an Iron Man RDJ?
Honestly, like if it were,
because that's black suit Spidey sitting up there with the magnetic stand.
I've seen you fiddle around with that, man. That looks awesome.
That's the best one I have.
That looks awesome.
Beautiful.
I will say that looks pretty cool. So
the Punisher one I got up there too. It's cool, but I love the magnetic stand. It's cool.
I may like that Spidey looks pretty cool. So
you might get into a Spider-Man line.
Maybe Spider-Man are really cool
because they do the MCU. They have MCU.
Yeah, the only thing is you don't get the Tom Holland head sculpt because they don't have that much.
They don't have the license for his actual likeness, do they?
No. But the figures are still cool. I mean, they got the Homecoming one, which has the
homemade
wedding
suit
and stuff.
Do they have the homemade suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the homemade suit.
I think that's
and
honestly like I know the Iron Spider suit's pretty cool and the Stark suit, but
you gotta think
the homemade suit's pretty
with
cool.
all these movies and stuff coming out. Think about the stuff they could make.
They're just
like
gonna keep
Mysterio.
They're just gonna keep expanding.
How dope would a Mysterio be?
That'd be dope. Yeah,
that'd be
from
pretty
Mezco?
cool.
Maybe have like a helmet, like a helmet where like there's like a green skull inside or something. That'd be cool.
They could do anything with that. Zeus, you have a few SH figure arts.
Yes.
What you got?
Let's see.
All of the listeners know what you
just
got.
Just about most of them are Naruto
anime.
Anime.
Do you have anything that's not anime?
No.
Well, I don't either. I have one. I have one that's a dead shot from Suicide Squad.
Okay. Yeah, you got which one of you got that for at Fanboy? Was it one of you two?
Joey got two wrestling ones at Fanboy.
It was $15, wasn't it?
Yeah, Stone Cold
that
in the
was
Raw.
a steal, bro.
That was awesome.
$15
I remember that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, mine are all anime thus far. You got me that pretty badass Goku, so thank you for that. That was
I still don't even have that one.
The like I told you before, man.
In case anybody are wondering, we're talking about the Awakening Goku SH figure art,
and it's got the ripped clothing, and it just looks
from the Frieza
really cool. But other than that, I have most of mine on Naruto. I've got Rock Lee, Sasuke, and his brother Itachi, and Naruto, of course. And I think there's only about there's less than 10, if I remember right. There's less than 10 of the Naruto SH figure art. So
Would
I mean,
you
I've
like
already
to collect the entire line.
I've already got a pretty good jump start on it. So I mean, given time, why not? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think, man. In June, you got the Marble City Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
In July,
Fanboy.
You got Fanboy.
I can't wait to fucking meet Bruce
Joey and I found out something.
Oh yeah, you don't know about this.
You don't know about this. I think I've kind of been waiting to tell you.
Hang on.
I'm
doing roll call.
In August 23rd.
Yeah.
22nd, 23rd.
Okay.
We have Vic, who voices Broly, coming to Bubba Fest in Knoxville.
In Knoxville?
Yep.
See, we thought we missed it the first time around, but no,
Yeah,
we
because
get a
that
second
was
chance.
in December, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to be at Yamacon,
Mhm.
and then we
But
didn't go.
This is Bubba Fest. They have a bunch of other guests and stuff like that. Ryan Hirsch from Sons of Anarchy is going to be there this year, which that's kind of why I bought those Mezco Sons of Anarchy figures. I'm going to go meet him. A few other people. Some good guests. Apparently, the guests, according to Mike from Tall Man Toys and Comics, shout out to him. According to him, the guest that they have not announced yet is better than the guest that they have.
And who's the guest that they have?
I can't tell you that.
Oh.
Not on air, anyway.
Not on there, I got you.
Yep.
Let's see. So, Vic.
Yep.
Vic's going to be there.
Yep. So, basically, we got Broly Pops.
We're going to get our Broly Pop
I'm
sign.
going to get our Broly Pop sign.
Okay.
You got a Broly Pop?
Yeah.
You got a Broly Pop?
We all started
So,
one,
we're
yeah.
all standing in line together.
All right, awesome.
Okay, you brought up Ryan Hurst, and I just want to do a little segue. Okay, have you guys seen where...
You're not supposed to call out your segues.
But have you seen where Daryl and Beta fight in that abandoned house? That was so awesome.
That was a good
Not-
scene,
yeah.
man. That and I know we keep saying we're gonna get back to the toys, but that this Walking Dead season has been fantastic.
Yeah, which I'm kind of glad it kind of like it's like its own kind of like zombie that's like kind of comebacks.
Yeah, man, it's really good.
It's really good.
Really good. It makes up for the past 2,000 seasons that haven't been good.
Yeah.
The last scene that I actually watched was, and this wasn't me watching it all in
entirety.
Yeah, continuously. The last scene that I handpicked from YouTube to watch was the Negan and Rick fight, like where they fought, and he finally got imprisoned or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the last scene that I saw, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I haven't actually sat and watched through
A show, like the show.
Yeah, I haven't sat and watched through the show since like season 7 or 8, like the beginning of 8 maybe.
I would like to see The Walking Dead like figure arts. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I'm surprised they haven't.
I'm
Done
surprised
something like
McFarlane Toys hasn't picked that up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, McFarlane makes some good stuff. Now. They used to just make, like, statues and stuff, which is what those color tops are.
Yeah.
So they have a license for The Walking Dead. So if they were to make it, like, the Fortnite figures and stuff like that, those would be fantastic. Those would sell so well.
Yeah.
Those would sell...
Who makes
better
those? You know how you got that bloody Negan from Walmart? Who makes those?
That's McFarlane as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like statues, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Oh, I thought they were
No, I wish.
articulated.
No. The color tops right there, they're... Oh, yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. That looks pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, they're articulated a little bit.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. I'm
I thought
getting
it's a
confused.
big one.
To a point.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, if McFarlane would expand to what they do on their like Fortnite figures and what they've done on their Game of Thrones figures that are coming out pretty soon, those would sell so good.
Right.
Imagine that. That would make them some bank.
You got some thoughts, Joe?
Well, I was just going to say, like, we all have anime figure arts, but, like, what would be a line that either one of you would want to get into? Because I've already got the WWE. I have most of the WWE line, but you have a few Dragon Ball and a lot of Naruto, and then Cody has a lot of Dragon Ball and nothing else.
I have that one Deadshot. I have
Deadshot.
I think I have 12 Dragon Ball.
Yeah. So what figure art line would you boys want to get into?
Let's see. I definitely. Well, we all have the Broly pre-order, do we not?
Yeah.
The Broly. So I mean,
But you already have anime, so what would you like?
like,
to
other than anime.
Other than anime.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I can answer
man.
that. I can answer this for you. I can't answer this for you, but I'm answering mine first. I could get into Infinity War, like the Marvel.
Just
That's
characters
what
that you like.
I
Yeah.
could, but if you look at that shelf back there behind that beanbag chair, I have pretty much every single character in the MCU.
Yeah.
So trading those out would be a pain.
Yeah.
What I don't have though are some cool Episode 1, 2, and 3 Star Wars SHV arts.
Yeah.
Speaking
That was
of-
gonna be my answers. That I would really love to get
Like,
to Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the
Prequel Star Wars,
the,
yeah.
the MCU Marvel Legends look really good. I
Yeah.
mean, especially nowadays. Like, look at this Ebony Maw right here. That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, can they do a good Captain America?
No.
Hell no.
No.
But can SH Figure Arts do a good Captain America?
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's
well, given the SHV arts cap from Infinity War, yeah.
the best looking figure for Captain America is the Marvel Select. and I'll show you why. So talk amongst yourselves.
Let's see.
Other than maybe a hot toy, yeah.
That was gonna be my thing, like toy line as far as like different manufacturers. Like that was gonna be my thing. Like hot toys, I want to get at least one.
At least one.
At least one.
See, yeah, that kind of looks like a weird, like Captain America. That looks like Captain Europe.
Now,
that looks like a pissed off.
You know, it looks
Logan.
Like, no, it looks like if they would have casted the guy who plays Jim, John Krasinski,
oh my God,
from The
dude.
Office, and he did audition for Captain America.
He did, didn't he?
Yep.
Well, the way he looks in A Quiet Place, kind of, yeah,
That's
dude.
him right there, bro. But that is the best 6-inch scale. Marvel Selects are usually a little bit bigger. That you can get for Captain America.
That does look really good.
And then you get the little Wakanda effect in the background, and then you get the shields too. In the Marvel Legends Captain America, this right here is what you get, dude. That's the custom right there. No, that's not even the good one. There it is.
There's the custom.
That's what you get right out of package.
Wow.
How awful is that? You know what that looks like for real? I've always thought this. Jedi Patrol.
Dude, I was gonna say that, but I was...
Shout out to Jedi Patrol. You look like a Captain America Marvel Legends. Now there are people out there that make head sculpts for it. I mean, they look pretty good, but then you got that, which looks good.
That looks
That's
decent,
the SH Figure Arts, but I think the Select just looks way better.
Right.
So yeah, Zeus, what do you think? SH Figure Arts. Back to your
SH
question.
Figure Arts, man, the only one that I've really been after, and you know this, is that mechanic Tony Stark from Iron Man 3. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just looks really nice, and I mean, it's Tony, it's not Iron Man. And that's probably why I like it. Honestly, because it looks pretty cool, and like you have where you can insert, like, he's got his...
Doesn't he have like a desk too that he can like...
Yeah, he's got a desk, but also...
But you got screwed out of that, man. You almost had that.
Yeah, I got
some jackass on Syndicate Buy Sell Trade,
and it just kind of flew over, man. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll have my hands on it eventually. I think that's probably the one I'm after. As far as non-anime or outside of that I can think off the top of my head, that would be it.
So you brought up Hot Toys. What Hot Toy figure would you like to have as your first Hot Toys figure?
If I had to have one, it'd probably be the same one, the mechanic.
Tony?
Because there is a Hot Toys version of it too, if I'm not mistaken. And that would be it.
I think my first Hot Toys is going to be John Wick. And then whenever I get a little bit more saved up, I want to get...
What if I told you you could have the mechanic very soon?
It's right there.
Yes.
I've been meaning to tell... I didn't want to tell you this today. I want to tell you this on the podcast. There he is right there. This is all the Marvel Legends coming out before the year ends.
Oh, this is Marvel Legends.
They're reissuing him.
Really?
That's not a Legend, that's Figure Arts.
Marvel, yeah, SH Figure Arts, my bad.
Oh, they're reissuing.
They're reissuing the Tony Stark.
Dude, there we have it.
There you go, dude.
There we have it.
So I wanted to tell you that on the podcast because I figured you'd want to hear it there.
Yeah, man.
This is it's in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese whatsoever. But I'm assuming that these are releasing first. This is they're releasing first because those right there, Ant-Man, Black Widow, and Thanos, they're releasing next month.
Okay, so it'll be within the next...
And I believe Nebula and that Iron Man are releasing next month as well.
So they'll be here soon.
They'll be here soon, yeah.
So if you hear the group chat go off, you need to check it because it's probably one of us letting you know that it's gone
Available
live.
for pre-order, yeah. And
Oh,
check
man.
Toyco, man. Toyco might get it soon. You never know.
Okay, yeah, I saw that picture from Josh right there. He posted, but I didn't think to
You
look.
didn't see that?
I saw the Tony suits right down here, the Iron Man suits. I saw those, and then I saw Thanos.
Did you answer the question about your next hot toy?
He wanted the mechanic.
Okay, well, you're going to get that from SH Figure Arts, so what else?
So, okay.
If it's not the mechanic, then...
Our Iron Spider. Doesn't he have a
Yeah,
hot
dude,
toy?
it's at Pop Cult in Knoxville.
Yes, Iron Spider, dude. He looks really
That is
cool.
a cool
That's
one, dude.
That's the one that we were looking at, wasn't it?
That's the one on my video that I'm like, which one are you going to buy, Zeus?
Yep, Iron Spider. He looks pretty cool,
What
man.
about you, Joey?
John Wick will probably be my first
John
one.
Wick's sick.
And then after that, like, I want to get Metal Gear Solid 3 Big Boss.
Yeah, those would be cool. I just want.
And then make them fight each other, dude. Could you imagine a fight between Big Boss and John Wick? Who you put your money on?
Big Boss. CQC, brother.
You're right.
He's
got the Patriot too, dude.
Yeah,
like
man, unlimited ammo.
Yeah. We're talking lore that you don't even understand.
Well, let me just say, don't let Big Boss get a hold of that dog. he's gonna regret it.
my first hot toy is probably gonna be Winter Soldier.
That'd be dope. Which one do you want? Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier, or you want Bucky from like Infinity War?
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would love to have the Bucky from Infinity War though.
Yeah.
Those one looks really good.
Doesn't Cap have a hot toys like Infinity War?
Yeah, that looks great too.
I like the Captain America where it's like he's been like reimagined. It's like a kind of like a what if, like his suit's like kind of like. Black.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think Josh had that one on pre-order or something. I'm not sure if those are.
He's dope looking though.
Somebody had that on pre-order. I forgot. All right, so we know what toys we want to buy, or we wish we could buy.
Yeah.
Funko Pop's coming out, like new ones coming out soon. What do we want in there? I want to keep it balanced, figures and Funko.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
So the Avengers Infinity War wave is hitting stores.
They're already out. Yeah.
Endgame wave is hitting stores. My bad. So what do we? Think?
I want the new Dragon Ball wave with Frieza and his little.
Yeah, man.
Hover
So
around.
whatever happened to that Galactic Toys Broly? That never released.
I know. I wonder if they're having a licensing issue because of the controversy around.
I want that bad, man.
Yeah.
I want that bad.
I do too. I hope it. I think it was supposed to be 6 inches as well.
Yeah, according to pop culture, but sometimes they get their
So what Funko Pops we want?
Yeah.
The one that I'm really like looking at right now, it's out, but it's really expensive, and that's
Kuruma.
No, not Kuruma. It's the Sasuke. He's got a curse mark.
Oh, the curse mark. Sasuke, yeah.
He's like an exclusive to it.
It's just cons in general, like the higher end cons, they'll have him.
And I've seen him on Mercari for like upwards to like $55 to $70, and I'm just like I don't know if I'm gonna spend that much on it, but I mean
here's the thing about that. You don't want to spend the money, right, on that?
No, not really.
Imagine if you were to go to a con.
Okay.
That had that pop and you got it for the price that they sell it for.
It'd probably be upscaled.
No, I'd say it'd be about $15-$20. But you also have to pay to get into that con.
So it was kind of even out in the end.
And you might,
Dang.
So it might be worth it just to buy it.
True.
Yeah, you have a point.
Which Fanboy's coming up, and they may have a good deal on it there too if somebody has it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're gonna sell it for PPG price.
I may just. Well, you never know, because like
you might be able to negotiate with them.
The advice you gave me was like, when it comes to Fanboy, take a look around all the places first before you go. Like if you see it at one stall, you may.
Well, yeah, that's because Fanboy is more or less people are there to meet people.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the heavy toy people that are there to buy shit.
Yeah, we're there to spend some money.
Now with Toylanta, my advice to y'all was if you see something, buy it.
Right, yeah, and that's what I did.
Because things will be gone. There was stuff that people were telling me about, like Brian and stuff was telling me about. Not Wilson, but Big Dub, but Brian.
Yeah.
Jesus
BJ.
Christ.
BJ.
Dude, he was talking about stuff that was on tables that I never seen. It's just because once you're at one table, stuff's gone from the next, but it's hand over fist. People giving people money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
that's because people are there strictly for
just for toys. There was no guess whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
Except for that band that was there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You're just playing a fucking song.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Where do you see that at?
the blue monkey, the blue Uzuru.
So, Funko Pop wise, Zeus, do you want anything recent, like anything coming out soon, like common wise, or just that exclusive?
Let's see. Well, I guess I kind of missed the opportunity then, but that Tony Stark box from Target.
Yeah, I'll come around again.
Yeah, I'm
They'll
sure.
be restocks.
I hope so, because I'll definitely get my hands on. And it comes with a shirt, does it not?
Yeah, it comes with a shirt.
Can I ask why you just placed the General Grievous in front of me?
The General Grievous Black Series. You're starting
Kenobi.
You're starting to get into Black Series.
Hello there.
Are you not?
Well, I did get a Kylo Ren over
This will
at
make
the,
a fine addition to your collection.
Look how cool he is, bro.
I did get a Kylo Ren at Toylanta.
This is cool.
That is pretty cool, man. He's got all his lightsabers too.
Mm-hmm. Sure, NES comes with a blaster as well. Joey, what about you? Funko Pops, what you got coming out?
I want to get the whole damn Dragon Ball Z line that's coming out.
Yeah.
Where they're doing like their poses when they first meet, and like Frieza's up on top of the rock and Goku's down low. And then Frieza in his little, it's like his wheelchair, I guess. His little hover around. And then they got Nappa coming out, too.
Nappa's coming out.
Raditz, too, yeah.
Raditz? Yeah, brother.
Guys, speaking of Funko, do you know what would be really cool? You know how they do movie moments for Star Wars? And
would you like to see Vegeta get
like
fucking
anime
blasted?
moments? Like, that would be pretty cool.
I'm sure, dude, they
eventually.
have Funko Towns coming out.
Oh, really?
I want you to think about how much money they're about to make.
So Funko Towns is in, like, they replicate...
Yeah, okay, think about this. You know how people spend thousands of dollars every Christmas just to have, like, the new...
At work, you know, where they have, like, the
village, the Christmas villages and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
People spend hundreds on that stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Just to get the next little trinket that's coming out.
Mm.
Imagine the Funko collector that puts together every single town piece and has the stars of that town in front of that place.
Are you familiar with Ghostbusters?
Well,
they're coming out with a
song, honestly.
Shit. They're coming out with the Ghostbusters, the firehouse that they stay in.
Okay.
And then you can have, like, all the members around, like...
And
then, like, all the grails, too, around, like...
Really?
And the Ghostbuster car.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Ghostbuster car.
There's going to be somebody out there that's like, you know what? I have to have all the towns. I have to have all the figures. They're going to make bank off of this.
Yep.
Well,
just imagine.
What about
all the
you, though?
possibilities.
You didn't get to answer.
I just want the main thing I want right now is a 10-inch Thanos.
the new one.
Bring
The new
me
one.
Thanos.
I already have the big one over the
Which
old one.
he got for $8. By
Zeus
the way.
could have got one for $8.
Yeah,
by
but
the way.
there was a.
But instead of taking it with him to the price checker, he decided to
Leave it.
I left it there because I just decided to go, like, I tagged along with Cody, and then I went back. We were going back to go get it, and then these ladies, like, they took off with it, and it was a sad day. It was a sad moment.
Big.
No, but other than that, the Dragon Ball Z wave coming out, I want that. Honestly, I don't really. Funko News is. I just order my stuff offline with Funko now.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's so many people collecting and so many people going into stores, and I just don't want to miss out on anything.
I guess I've become a little less worried about, like, shipping pops now, because I did get that flocked Kurama shipped to me. It came in pretty minty.
Did you see how the Pikachu came to me?
No.
It was a box that I could have laid down in.
Really?
And it had a box.
Oh, a
inside
huge
of
box?
It. Yes.
But what are you going to do when the first pop you get comes around and it's one that you really fucking wanted and it's smashed to pieces?
It's just that gamble, man. I could either have it out of the box or I couldn't have it at all.
That's true.
You know?
It's better to have it than not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always get replacement boxes.
That's
True. You can just go on eBay and find that.
So what about... We've been talking about toys for a while. I'm proud of us. We haven't deviated very much. What about toys we don't want? We could sit here and talk about toys we do want, but what's something that you just look at and you're like, damn, I don't want that at all in my collection? Like...
Imagine X.
No, that's what I'm getting at, brother. What about you, Zeus? What's something that you don't think you could ever see yourself collecting?
I used to collect these when I was a kid, but Hot Wheels.
I wish you
Hot
fucking
Wheels.
I wish you collected Hot Toys as a kid.
Hot Wheels,
Dang, you got
man.
some money, man.
Hot Wheels.
You don't
like,
think you could ever collect Hot Wheels?
I really don't think so.
I used to collect too, but I don't think I could find myself like these older guys like going into Walmart at like 3 o'clock in the morning like, where's this fucking car at, man? I need to fucking have this car in my
Believe it or
collection."
not, I bought a Hot Wheel maybe 2 or 3 months
Which that's
ago.
okay for like nostalgia purpose.
No, but
'cause-
mine
yeah.
was the GoPro Hot Wheel.
See, yeah.
Yeah,
So if I ever get
you
a
had a
GoPro,
reason.
I have
Yeah,
it,
you had a
you know?
reason for it though.
97 cents, why not?
But it's just like Hot Wheels are just kind of there,
Well, you have Marvel Legends, you have Black Series, you have SH Figure Arts.
Mhm.
You don't have Mezco.
No.
You said you would get into Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Funko Pops. What about Dorbs? You used to collect Dorbs, right?
I'll collect
some
Dorbs only if
I've deviated away from it though.
Yeah.
only if I can fucking make a little dollar off of it.
So basically, Zeus, you collect a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You're a man of many hats.
You are,
when it comes
dude.
to the collection.
What
world.
about NECA? You don't have anything NECA.
No, you don't. And I'm looking to get out of it. You want to buy something?
If I were to buy a NECA,
It'd be that God
it'd
of
be
War.
that God of War.
Yeah.
That would be
He's
the
dope.
first and probably only because now that I think about it, I don't really like. Because NECA's mainly like what Predator and from what
Teenage
I've
Mutant Ninja
seen,
Turtles.
it's like TMNT and Predator and Alien and all
I
that.
have gotten out of Predator and Alien and horror. Now I'm just video games and
So yeah,
I can tell you for
it's-
horror, I'd like to collect the entire Mezco line of the horror people.
yeah, those are nice.
Mhm.
So would you say you would never collect NECA?
Aside from the one,
that you'd
Probably
be one and
not.
done would be you.
$64.99. Would you buy it right now?
64.
If you had the money.
Wouldn't doesn't Target have it for like $34?
That 2-pack?
Or is there just the one?
You can get
Just
the
the one.
FYE for
You
like.
can get that one over there,
Mm-hmm.
which is not as cool as that one.
No, look at the paint fucking difference.
Which is not as cool as that one.
He doesn't have Kratos doesn't have his.
Wait, is it the same people that made
Yeah,
it?
NECA.
You could go into
But
your
it's more
fucking
detailed.
car.
I'll give you some knowledge. I'll drop some knowledge on you. They released the first Kratos NECA figure before the game released, so they had to take out all the spoilers on that figure. That's why he doesn't have Mimir's head. That's why he doesn't have the chains around his gauntlets. All that good stuff. Basically, he's bone stock except for the axe.
Wow. You can get your car right now though and go to FYE down the road and buy that figure right now.
The
if you
2-pack?
wanted to, yeah.
$59.99 there.
Really?
Yeah. So
And
it's
it's
pretty
got
much like buying
trays
a,
too, right?
Yeah. It's like buying a brand new game.
What I like to say is that it's Kratos with a kid accessory. Because it's not much of a figure.
Boy.
So you're saying is you would get into NECA
Solely for that figure.
just that one.
And yeah,
So that's really all.
like I said, man, like you
Crash Bandicoot,
Isn't that
Spyro.
See, I'd collect NECA still for that, but I don't want to. I don't want to collect any more Predators. or
The
anything
game,
like
yeah,
that.
the Predators. That's I'm.
as
people
far
are
as
gonna hate
video
me
game
for saying
characters?
this.
Who else would they have? I mean, Spyro.
Eventually,
Crash.
I'd like to see them do Ratchet and Clank. That'd be
I could
fucking
see
dope.
him doing the PlayStation. They're already
Jack
doing
and
all.
Daxter.
Jak and Daxter.
Think about all the PlayStation characters you have right here on the shelf.
Don't they have Nathan Drake?
Yeah, they have
Yes.
Nathan Drake.
See, so
They're-
you'd get the
they're
NECA for that.
They're exclusive to PlayStation, and they're exclusive to PlayStation characters.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it, anything that's a PlayStation character,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid at the time.
I would like
be
to
a
get the
NECA figure.
Figma. Metal Gear.
Yes, those are good.
I don't know, man. Like when it comes to
It
video
just-
game
you have to be the
characters,
right character.
It would have to be the right. I mean, it's not something that I would like. SH, I would actually like constantly desire. It has to be something that I would really, really, really.
It'd have to be a
want.
character you're really fucking attached to. or
Yeah,
something,
exactly. And I mean, like Kratos, he's not my favorite, but I mean, he just looks so badass.
That's the guy
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
me and Cody fucking bonded over right there.
Yeah,
That
this
guy
is
right
this
there.
is the call back to episode 1 of the Nameless Podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. So, it'd really have to be someone that, like Nathan Drake, that I really...
Would you collect Jak and Daxter if they fucking
and
made
Jak and Daxter.
So what you're saying is right now, NECA's at the bottom of your list.
Yes, at the very bottom.
But if they were to create other characters,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be at the top.
It'd be not at the top because for
It'd be
me,
something
you
you
can't.
think of it
Yeah. For me, Funko is probably going to be like at the top. Although I'm not going to lie, SH is climbing up that ladder, dude. Because I mean, you can't go wrong with the way they articulate the
value.
designs and all that stuff,
They hold their value.
and their accessories too. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
All right, Joey, what's something that you don't think you'll ever collect?
G.I. Joe. I have a fucking tote full of them, but until like SH Figure Arts start making like a Snake Eyes and a Storm Shadow, which I still love the characters and I still love my toys actually, but they just don't make the G.I. Joes like they used to. They're shitty now, if I'm being honest. But I don't think I could ever collect the is it like 3/4 scale? I don't think I could get into like the smaller
little
figures.
ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot of stuff like
Which
that.
just for the nostalgia purposes of like me and my brother we used to fucking play with those guys all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still love my G.I. Joes, but I just don't think I can get back into collecting like smaller scale
That's
stuff.
probably another thing. Like as far as what I wouldn't collect would be the really small. Like even there's
And
the
then for
Star Wars ones that
Yeah.
are like 3/4 or whatever.
Yeah.
I actually
they're
have a whole
called.
box over here
Um,
against the wall that I'm trying to sell of 3 3/4 Star
yeah,
Wars figures.
those little. I can't bring myself to ever want to get that, and it's just. I mean, honestly,
There's just something about. I mean, I respect the people that have 3 3/4
yeah,
figures.
yeah, of course.
It's just something about a 6-inch figure in your hand that just, I don't know, it just makes more sense to have.
And for NECA wise, I'd only collect like PlayStation stuff now.
Yeah. That's kind of where I've gotten with NECA. Although the turtles are really fucking cool.
And now for like, I know Xbox doesn't have like their own thing yet or whatever, but Storm's coming out with the Marcus Phoenix and the Coltrane that looks really fucking dope.
Yes, they are.
And I really want to get into Storm anyway. I've missed my chance on hopping on the Storm train with Mortal Kombat. So.
But You're gonna get a second chance.
Am I?
Yeah.
Are they reissuing them?
McFarlane Toys is doing the video games, like 10.
No,
and 11. Yeah.
10 and 11. I wish they could have seen my fucking face just then, because my fucking favorite character is coming back in this fucking game. In 11, they brought back Noob and
they're making the Mortal Kombat.
So if they fucking make a Noob figure, I'm gonna fucking spend however much money I need to fucking get.
God.
Oh wait, wrong one. Wrong noob.
I
That's
think
just one noob.
Just one, not plural.
Yeah.
This guy gets it.
Yeah, so McFarlane Toys is making Mortal Kombat figures now. They released it at Toy Fair. Toy Fair. They haven't released any shots yet.
Sweet.
Okay.
Which I really want to get into the. I want to get that Marcus and Coltrane. Maybe
Yeah,
not
those would be
Coltrane,
cool.
but definitely Marcus.
Yeah, I'd like to get into more of the lesser known stuff.
Yeah. Because
Like-
Storm's not really I mean, people collect it for their Mortal Kombat stuff, but
You got people all over YouTube, you got people all over Facebook that collect Marvel Legends, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love Marvel Legends, you know. But
yeah, because you got a fuck ton of
I
them.
got a lot of them. They're good. There's some that are terrible, and there's some that are fantastic. And I try to keep the ones that are terrible out of my collection.
So what are what are the lesser known that you refer to?
Have you ever heard of Limb Toys?
No.
All right then, they're making a badass snake,
And me and Cody are getting one.
and we have pre-ordered it already.
Okay.
There's a company that I don't
You
even
guys
know.
posted that on the group chat not long ago.
There's a company that I don't know about. I don't even know the name, who's making it, but they're making a V for Vendetta figure scale of.
And I fucking seen it and tagged Cody in it.
And I immediately said one, please.
Because I know V, that movie is special to Cody, so
Yeah,
I
it's
had
a
to fucking let him know.
fantastic movie.
V like the
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. Have you ever watched it?
No.
There's also V down there.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
I know the masks usually represent like anonymous.
That's
the
what.
group.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Sorry.
I watched the movie. But yeah, there's just I want to get into lesser known stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's some of them that I don't like.
It has to be the characters like Big Boss.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
V
it's
It's
that
kind of
make
like my
characters.
feelings towards NECA.
Well,
It's gotta be
like-
something that I like.
It's
right?
like you said 3 3/4 stuff, and there's the company called Vitruvian Hacks that, granted,
Is this what you were?
yes, this is what I'm
Okay.
referring to. What is this?
Garbage.
Honestly, like it's made by Boss Fight Studios, and they make some cool stuff. It's just I don't think that's that cool,
Yeah.
and they're expensive. They're highly expensive.
They look like
How much is
off-brand G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they kind of do. Yeah, that's what that was. And then there's what's it called?
You said they were expensive.
Yeah, they're
How much was that?
That's right now on eBay $30
What the?
for that.
And you get
Man.
a fucking SH figure arts for that kind of
And they
price.
got
You get like trunks, right?
just paid $10 or so more. You got something better.
Yeah.
But then you got the bigger scale ones that are made by they're called Mythic Legions.
Oh yeah,
Have you heard of
Josh has been all
A
over
lot
that.
of people have been all over that. They're expanding thanks in part to Josh. Josh is the main person that collected them, and since he started picking them up, and then they're all over Facebook now, and they're cool, but they remind me of the old Imaginext stuff.
Okay.
Like it's the higher end Imaginext.
What kind of characters do they make? Just everything, or?
All right, so
Give me an example. I've seen Josh post about it, but it's like I don't know if it's something I would want to look
here,
into.
we'll go to the website and you can look at it. They're called Mythic Legions. They're cool, but I just don't feel like the price point's there. It's like knights and stuff like that.
World of Warcraft.
There you go. That's what it is. But if you do a little Google search for Imaginext Troll.
Imagine next. I feel like this is like an Ariana Grande toy line.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
They're
what am I looking at right now?
You're looking at Mythic Legions in the 90s, bro.
Don't we sell this shit at Kohl's, bro?
We do, bro. Imagine, dude, it's the same thing. I
Oh.
mean, they look better, but like they literally sat down and was like, bro, how can we make Imaginext look fantastic?
Well, it looks like I can get 50% off of this stuff here in a minute.
I don't know. It's just not something for me. No offense to anybody that does,
Yeah, no,
but it's just something.
It's got to be your speed.
And that's
yeah.
why I'm trying to get like this conversation, this topic going. Don't be afraid to say what you don't like. Be positive at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that, dude. Troll Warrior Imaginext, that is straight from Mythic.
That's like an off-brand Thanos right there.
I don't know. I just don't care for him. It's not my thing.
It's like Valley Brand.
My problem with it is that you pay $50 to $60 per character.
Well, like you said, there's nothing wrong if you collect it, but I mean, for that price,
$50 to $60.
really?
Yeah. Articulation is it's there, but not very well. And I don't know, dude. It's just something that you don't have a story to it.
So do they not have any license for like big name like
this is what they do
shows or movies or anything like that?
This is what they do. This is all they do is Mythic Legion stuff. But they're funded through Kickstarter most of the time. And each character has a what's it called? Like a bio, like a story behind them.
Yeah.
But there's nothing connecting.
Hey, look, Ezekiel.
There's there's nothing connecting it. There's no comic book.
There's no lore
TV
to
show.
it.
Oh.
It's just what they write on the back of the card, and that makes it cool.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just I want more than that, especially for if I'm gonna be paying $60 for it. So I think 3 people right there, something that we will not collect.
Probably.
I don't know why this thought just popped in my head, but I'm gonna go to Captain Marvel for a second. The Skrulls, okay? You know how you guys we've seen the movie, but you know how they look like, right?
Yeah.
You know what they kind of remind me of?
What's up?
The Piccolo from Dragon Ball Evolution.
I never watched that movie, and I don't even claim to know
have you
that
seen the
movie
movie?
exists.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like they look exactly like Piccolo, but like it's funny because take the name Piccolo away, and that Skrulls is like genius. But you know, I was looking at this article the other day. It said Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst like anime adaptation ever made, and
I've never watched it.
I agree.
I don't even
But
know
like there was a picture of Piccolo on there, and then I was like, "Oh my god, it looks like a Skrull." So I don't know why it just popped in my head for some reason, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna say it because it just I don't know. It just seems really weird. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Are you looking it up?
No. I was looking at something else. So speaking of Dragon Ball Z, how do you feel about it right now?
I'm disappointed that my boy Broly got fucking put into the canon universe, and now there's so much fucking controversy going around with the voice actor
so
that it's uncertain if Vic will be voice acting for Broly in the future.
Sadly, that's true. I mean, it's if they implement him into whatever future, which I've heard rumors that they're going to bring Dragon Ball Super back for, I guess, I wouldn't say season, I guess, whatever they call it, in July. So, that's...
But do you think somebody else could voice him?
I would hate to see it happen, but if he's still canon, I don't give a shit. Well, I do give a shit, but it's still... It's bittersweet, because Vic's been the voice actor since, like, the fucking movies in the 90s, but...
But hold up, man. Hold up.
They went through a lot to get him to voice act again, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, we've been through this before, just with less controversy. David Hayter used to be the voice of Big Boss.
But that's different.
And Kiefer Sutherland done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So who's to say somebody... Then there's tons of talented voice actors out there that could sound spot on to him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
we'll just have to see. I just want to see where it goes.
Yeah, I think it'll do okay.
I think, honestly, as long as the character is implemented to the series...
Then
well, of course, the voice acting has a big part in it. So I mean, if they have someone that, like Cody said, does a pretty good enough job to where maybe makes it his own, you know, and you like it, and people.
It'll take a lot to convince me, but
yeah, and people like it. Then honestly, for me, like the big win-win would be, having a decent actor. And having him a part of the show. Like, having him a part of the Dragon Ball universe.
Right.
Like, having Broly, Because, I mean, that... Dude, you practically wheeled him into canon. Yeah. So, it was...
You're welcome, everybody!
You really wanted it to happen. And people around the world wanted it to happen. And now it's here.
Me more than anybody.
And now it's here. So, there's a big chance that he's going to be... in whatever sequel series or continuation.
There's no doubt about it. He'll definitely be in the series the way the movie ended.
Otherwise they wouldn't have done it.
Vic, on the other hand, it's uncertain.
So, That's my stand.
I won't be happy till Bardock's back. I'm just saying. Anyway, Zeus, what do you think's gonna happen with the story?
With the story, I think they're gonna do what they do every single time, and I'm sorry guys, but they bring another villain. Well, you know what? I take that back. They stopped doing it after Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball Super, they actually had more of a story to it. You know, Goku kind of it started off. They did the movies into like anime. They adapted the movies into its anime form.
Yeah,
and then they kind of just went into an actual story arcs, different story arcs and everything, and it continued off of each other. But with Dragon Ball Z, it kind of felt like every season it was like they just brought in a different,
stronger character,
stronger bad guy, and that was pretty much it. So really, I can't. Super has been unpredictable for me, so I don't really know what they're going to do next, but I feel like Jiren is going to play a part in it too.
Well, I have a really good answer for this. I keep up with Dragon Ball, and they say that this next season is supposed to be real fan servicey, and from what I understand, the guy, his name's like World Eater Moro or whatever, Moro. He's supposed to. He's like some ultra badass, and he's took away their Saiyan powers, their power ups, they can't go Super Saiyan or anything.
Really?
Yeah, and they're saying that maybe they'll have to sacrifice their God key to lock away this guy, and that could lead an open door for Broly teaching them how to tap into their monkey potential and use Super Saiyan 4 pretty much.
And then that's how they. You think they'll have a different you think they'll bring 4 into canon? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And like with Broly, do you think they'll change the design of it?
Of course, yeah.
Interesting.
See,
I would like to see Super Saiyan 4 come into canon because
Goku has Ultra Instinct, and then Vegeta had whatever the fuck that thing was where he turned green.
Yeah. Would that? You said they were going to sacrifice their God Key. Would that affect Goku's Ultra Instinct?
I don't think so because
that's
he absorbed
that's
the fucking.
Not really God Key. That's more of an inner.
That's like him.
Inner ability from anybody can do it, right?
Anybody, yeah.
So I mean, I would
because he absorbed the Spirit Bomb. He didn't have anything to do with him powering up or anything.
That's how he activated it, wasn't it? He absorbed the Spirit Bomb, and then it just kind of went from there.
And then he tried to access it in the Broly movie, and he failed.
Yeah, we saw that tent, and we were all like, but nothing.
But it's confirmed, yeah, he had his Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan, but Ultra Instinct, but he failed.
He actually tried to do it?
Yeah, he tried to go it and then try to, whoop Broly's ass, but he couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it, so he just went Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they did that, by the way. Super Saiyan God, for some odd reason, I think, honestly, is it before Ultra Instinct came along, everybody was like, oh, hey, Super Saiyan Blue is this badass form, and it's super cool. It's my favorite. I've always really, really enjoyed Super Saiyan God ever since the Red. Yeah. Ever since it was announced and Battle of Gods came out, it just, for me, it's always stuck out as just because it pretty much it's base Goku, but it looks
he's slimmed down and
he looks badass.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. It just I think honestly it's probably the red coloring because red's my favorite color. But, I mean, even the aura, dude, it's like a flame kind of surrounding him and stuff.
Right.
And then when Ultra Instinct came around, it's like a silver. Red and gray are my favorite colors. So
that might be playing a role.
That may play a role into, why they're my favorite transformations. Yeah. Blue is kind of meh. But yeah, God form it's one of my favorites.
I just did some math in my head and really put 2 and 2 together here. But Broly and Goku really have a lot more in common than you really think.
Well, I could probably answer that myself. But how do you? What makes you say?
They both accessed Super Saiyan through Frieza, who killed someone who was close to them.
Yes.
They both were supposed to be lowly leveled, worthless warriors that should never see fucking the light of day or whatever.
Yeah.
And Broly's the strongest. I'd say Broly's the strongest character there is.
As of now, yes.
As of now, yeah. And he was strong, and his first fight was against Goku and Vegeta, and they've been around for fucking
decades. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of similarities between him and Goku, I think.
You know, that's really not what I had in mind. I was like, well, they
think?
came from the same planet, and well, obviously,
He's like, well,
obviously, and then of course they did both grow up in an area they were not familiar with.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which, like you said, Goku and Vegeta were his first real, actual like enemies. Well, not enemies really, but
in combat,
opponents. They were his first combatants. Yeah, like you were saying.
And that was just Broly's first fight, and he was able to beat
and he
both
held
of
his
them.
own. Yeah,
And he has no god training or godly key or whatever.
he didn't have to go through any special sort of like training to kind of like
to whoop their ass when they
hold his own.
I'll tell it like it is. But yeah, so maybe, and that also leads me to this, like maybe Vegeta and Goku don't need that key.
Yeah.
So maybe, because I mean, if Broly can beat their ass and like their godly levels, like they have godly strength, and Broly, who's never fought anybody before,
and he held his own against that.
Yeah, so maybe that's saying a lot about Super Saiyan 4 as well.
You know, whenever Broly dragged Goku's face through that iceberg, man, I got chills from that. And you know,
whenever Broly pretty much killed Goku.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was throwing him around.
He was fucking Loki Hulk.
I would say spoiler, but if you haven't seen the movie by now, where you been?
But
it's not even in theaters anymore. So
yeah. At the same time, though, whenever Goku stopped him in the middle, like with
what was up with that? Yeah,
that was cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking.
I think
badass.
one of my favorite parts is like first and foremost, it was whenever they went first person and like Broly was like chasing him down.
Dude,
that was dope as fuck. But second is whenever like Goku fucking judo tossed him into the ice and like he's just laying there and he's just like looking around and he's all pissed off and then he's just like ah!
Oh man, that
fucking awesome.
I love that movie. I do it. I'm not gonna lie though, slow start. I don't really like the whole. I mean, I get it. They have to elaborate with Broly and where he came from, and you know, since they rebooted the character.
Yeah.
But I just want to get every time that I watch it, I just want to get.
You just want to get to the fucking
straight
action.
to the action, yeah. Because it's like an hour long of just like
elaboration, shit, bro.
Yeah, I do.
You know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I do skip it.
How many times have you watched it?
About 5 times now.
I watched it 5 times in the movie theater alone.
Did you?
Yes.
Dang.
Jesus.
Well, wait. We went
and watched it together.
Yeah, we went the first time. I've seen it twice too.
You watched it twice together, I think.
And in the theater, did we?
I think so. And then me and Brandon went and watched it like 3 more times after that. We went one time in Knoxville and watched it, one more time in like Morristown, and then I think we went and watched it like one last time in Morristown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know I went and watched it again with Andrew. That was like 2 or 3 days after we all watched it.
Yeah.
No, it was like a day later actually.
Right.
Yeah, because it was whenever it was that 3-day period or whatever it was that it was supposed to be in theaters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that movie's really good, and
There's a steelbook coming out this month.
Is it this month?
April 16th.
Oh, that is right. It's coming out.
I get it, dude.
I'm probably gonna pick that up too. Do you know what it looks like?
The steelbook. I think what they've decided on is it's going to look like that poster over there in the corner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, that is a pretty cool poster, but to see it in steelbook form, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Which we all 3 have the poster too. So
yeah, we
Sure
did.
do.
Ah, dang.
Did you guys ever see yourself collecting steelbooks like I collect, or is it just like it have to take something real special for you guys to get a steelbook?
If I'm gonna get a steelbook, I'm gonna have to go back and get Civil War. Does it have one?
Civil War does have one, and Winter Soldier has one now.
Civil War.
That's the best fucking MCU movie.
Civil War, man. Well, no, Captain America trilogy, Civil War. I'm a Civil War dude.
All right.
Civil War, Infinity War, and
so you'd collect the MCU
Endgame when it comes out.
Right.
I think for me, it would probably be.
If they have,
honestly, I almost bought the pre-ordered the Dragon Ball Z one.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I am that one too. Honestly, I'll probably end up. Is it Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy.
Best Buy. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting that. Because I mean, you know what? That Kingdom Hearts 3 steelbook that I had, I think that was no, it was my second because Final Fantasy 15. I got the deluxe edition and it had a steelbook.
Right.
Which I didn't really like the cover though, but I mean it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Joey's more or less talking movies.
I'm just talking movies.
I know, but I just like, we were on the subject of steelbooks.
Yeah.
I think I could definitely see myself picking up a few, but I'd be very selective with it.
All right, yeah, that's fair enough. Well, guys, we're coming up on the 1 hour. Actually, we're past the 1 hour mark.
Are we really?
4 minutes in to that first hour, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to freestyle it? What do you guys got anything you guys want to talk about?
Cody?
That don't pertain to fucking toys.
I've been drawing a picture of Kale.
Cody actually used to draw a lot back in his day.
Yeah. You were an artiste of sorts.
Quite a bit. I haven't drawn forever.
That's what you were looking at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like Gohan more than it does Kale.
It does look like Gohan, so we'll just say it's Gohan.
It's Gohan. I don't know, guys. We have a lot of stuff coming up.
Be the 100th person to like this video, and Cody will fucking mail you this picture.
That's right. And it also has our notes of what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
In fact, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We done everything we set out to do.
Yeah.
So be the 50th person to like this video, and leave a comment below when you do, and Cody will mail this out to you.
And it also has a picture of Magneto next to it.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Halfway. Because I was going to put Charles Xavier over there.
It's got a picture of half Nito.
Let's see. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of stuff coming out that I want to get. There's a lot of stuff that...
What's going to be... I just want to say... The next Mezco I want to get is the Hellboy Mezco.
Yeah.
Hellboy looks fucking cool.
Yeah, Hellboy looks good. Gambit as well. Comes out soon.
Yeah.
Not soon. Comes out in about a year.
Yeah.
That's soon for Mezco.
Yeah.
What's the next figure you're going to pick up, Zeus? Not Funko Pop, figure.
Figure. I'll have to figure it out. It's probably going to be an SH, honestly, though.
Honestly.
One of those in-game SH figure.
Alright, I got a question. Since Fanboy's coming up in about 2 months,
yes.
What are you guys after?
Gold Kurama.
Nappa SH.
Gold Kurama?
Gold Kurama and SH figure arts in general. Like,
I think I'm going into this con. I missed out last year, but this con I'm going into... I'm definitely going in for pops, I think. Like a shit ton of pops.
Mm-hmm. I may bring, you know what?
Some trade bait?
Yeah, because that's a good idea. And
Yeah,
I've been meaning to try and doing that.
Yeah, because the year before last, I really got some good deals by trading around.
Maybe I can get some more porgs.
Start the pork chase king.
For those of you that don't know, I have 2 pork chases. Shout out to BJ's for one of them, and we actually found another one at McKay's.
And if you have any
that you would like to get rid of, Jesus will take them for $5 a piece because that's what they're worth.
He'll adopt them. He'll adopt your porgs.
I'm gathering an army of pork chases for some reason.
The next time they see you on YouTube at Ready for Work, they're gonna be like, your background
the pork guy.
nothing but pork Jesus.
Yep, that's pretty much
his
it.
first video back's like my 100th fucking pork chase.
The Great Pork Chase Race. That's your next video. Yeah, Zeus. Anything else you'd like to say? Anything else you want to touch on?
Well, I mean,
anything you want to pick up in the next couple days, weeks?
Couple days. Well, if I can get my hands on that Tony Stark box, the in-game box, somehow, some way, that'd be nice. Other than that, maybe collecting some of the commons from the movie. I don't know. That's pretty much it on my list for now. Until I see something else. It's really just like what I see. If I see it and I like it, I'm gonna want it. But really, right now, unlike you, I'm not really up to date with all that stuff. You know, so it's kind of hard to distinguish what I'm gonna get, what I'm not gonna get. So
anything.
We've been really toy oriented in this.
It's good
podcast, yeah. But I want to get a little weird. So
oh god.
Well, a little strange.
Alright, guys, so you guys will join us on Pornhub.com for the next one. It's a little bit weird.
Okay, I had a dream the other day, and I saved it for this occasion,
Jesus.
okay? And I've already told you, but
yes.
I haven't told Jesus yet, so this will be fresh for you, okay?
Oh boy.
You was here in this dream, too.
Oh boy.
Okay, and I don't know what we were doing beforehand, but we were all in Cody's car.
Yeah.
We were going down the road. Huh? And,
I know what we were doing.
oh, your dream, too, yeah. He had a weird dream as well.
Wait a minute. Did you guys dream the same dream?
Okay, his dream may have led into my dream.
Are we in Spy Kids?
Because his dream ended with him in his car, and then my dream was like us going down the road. So
you guys need to write down your dreams so we can make a movie about
like
it.
a dream journal. But anyway, okay, back to the point. We were going back home from Morristown.
Okay.
And I don't know why, because Cody don't even fucking live in Bean Station anymore. And we were going around that bend, you know, where you go around the bend and the bank used to be on the right, and then on the left is Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Okay, we were going that way, and I had a rubber band.
Okay.
And I was going to shoot it out the window for whatever reason. When I did, I distracted Cody, and we fucking wrecked into 2 cars. We went to the right and bumped off of one car, and into the left and bumped off another one, and just kept going. And Cody was just like, well, I hope they have insurance.
Uh-huh.
We just kept going.
And we just kept going.
Oh, you just kind of
Yeah.
ditched?
Yeah, so I had a weird dream, so do you guys have any weird dreams?
Dude, I don't dream. I just sleep.
Same, dude. But if I ever have a dream,
It's really
it's
weird.
weird, man.
Yeah, his dreams
If
are really weird.
If I have a dream, I have to write it down or else I'll forget. Because, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess
You just like...
it just comes and goes. It comes and it goes, and that's it. I guess that was a really weird dream to stick out, and it just stuck with you.
Yeah.
But
So what's the most memorable dream you ever had?
I don't know. There was one dream I had. I was on the Titanic for some reason when it sank.
Did you survive? Maybe you were falling to the
I
ocean.
was-
That's when you woke up.
No, I did. I do remember getting on the lifeboats.
Do you see Jack or Rose?
Huh?
You see Jack or Rose?
No, they were. It was all my friends. It was my classmates. It was
So basically, we're never going to the Titanic, like in Sevierville, Tennessee.
No, I'll have flashbacks.
Which they're going to set sail on the new Titanic in 2020.
Yeah,
so
we're not gonna go on that. Is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go on that. We're gonna try and crack open a cold one with the boys, and then the cold one's gonna crack you. So
Alright, Jesus. Okay, we got weird. We talked about toys. We're an hour and 12 minutes into this. I think it's a good time.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap this podcast up. And
All
we're
right.
not going to be like Alex Jones and fucking Joe Rogan where they're trying
Listen
to
to me!
They're trying to wrap it up and they go for another hour. Maybe one day.
Now listen,
but
Jesus, I gotta tell you something.
he's kind of fucking retarded.
So, guys, if you guys enjoyed this podcast and you've listened to this in the entirety, let me know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to these guys. You guys want to plug yourself or Instagrams or anything?
Ready for work is the same handle everywhere.
Archaic TV's the YouTube.
There you go. One day, Jesus will be back on his YouTube channel on his grind once he gets that daytime shift.
Yeah, one day.
He's an owl. So, guys, yeah. I hope
If you
you
guys have any topics for us you guys want to talk about, leave a comment in this video and let us know what you want to hear us discuss.
Yes, definitely.
So you've heard toys, you've heard weirdness, you've heard our theories and shit like that. I think that's all.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for watching or listening, I guess, because there's no visual yet. That's coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps the next video.
That's a wrap.
Perhaps the next video once we get everything all set up and situated.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you guys later. Take it easy, fam.
Adios.
Tell your friends.